Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Novel Sarah-ndipity. Today I'm going to be doing an original bookish tag, the Still a Newbie Booktuber tag, and this was created by my good friend Rachel over at Rachel Marie Book Junkie. She is just a lovely, lovely soul, so if you, for some reason, are subscribed to me and not subscribed to her, I will link this video for her channel down below so you can go check it out and subscribe to her too. She is a much larger booktuber than I, but she's what I strive to be. So here I am doing her bookish tag, and I'm just gonna get right into the questions and see how short I can make this video because hers was only 5 minutes long, so wow, I'm already rambling. Question 1 is, why do you still consider yourself a newbie? Well, I am at 171 subscribers and I do have a really good consistency of people that comment on every single one of my videos, so that's really nice, and I've made a lot of really good friends. But I would like to still connect with more people, and I feel like my actual subscriber count is kind of low, so I still consider myself a newbie in that way. And then I also really still consider my newbie in the aspect that I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Half the time I'm rambling about books and I don't feel like I'm very coherent, and this whole project, this whole new hobby of mine is me just wanting to become more comfortable with speaking and to get myself out there because I am an introvert all the way, and that's just something I not necessarily want to change about myself, but I want to become more comfortable with people. So thank you for all of my very lovely friends out there. Shout out to you guys. You're great. Question number 2 is, who were some of my original inspirations for joining Booktube? So when I started Booktube, I originally only watched one booktuber, and then when it actually started, I only watched 2 booktubers ever. It's not something where I'm found this community and was wow, I want to be a part of this. I found literally 2 people and I was just wow, these guys are awesome. Wow. So the first one is Roya from Roya Eve Reads. She was the first booktuber that my boyfriend actually introduced me to, though at the time he had no idea that this was actually a full community either. But she's great. I love her. I binged all of her videos before I even became a booktuber. So I will also link her channel down below. I guess I'll link everyone's channels down below that I talk about, but she was my main inspiration where I was wow, she does this so perfectly. I could do this too. The other booktuber that inspired me to even do this was Clara Reads Books. I will link her channel down below. She hasn't been posting as much lately, but everything she comes out with, I just adore her and her content. And after I found Roya, I found Clara, and then I was just wow, I want to be like these girls. These guys are awesome. So those are my 2 main inspirations for even joining Booktube. They were the only 2 people I knew even existed when I started. And yes, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to those 2 gals because they are literally amazing. Question number 3 is, what surprised you the most after joining Booktube? 1, it's the community is so vast. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. My own personal experience, and I don't want to get into the technicalities of why it's my experience and not others' experiences, but I think the friends that I've personally found are people that I really just enjoy having in my life. And it surprised me that I have these people in my life now. 1 is Kate from Chapter Kate. I talk to her almost on a daily basis. Not right now because she's traveling in a different country and stuff, so I'm you do you, girl, you do you. But I have her phone number and we text, and if we're not texting, we're checking up on each other in the DMs on Twitter, and she's just a beautiful human being. And then there's Leah, and I also have her phone number. We text each other pictures of animals, and it's great. But I also talk to her on a daily basis. There's so many people that I didn't ever think I would make these personal connections with. There's obviously Rachel, wow, what a gem. So yes, I wanted to meet people where we had the same interests, but I I guess I didn't actually think it would happen, but it definitely did. And yeah, so yeah, I have like this little group of people that I talk to on a daily basis or just about on an everyday basis, and there's like 5 to 10 of them, and they're all spectacular. I feel like shouting out every single one right now is like defeats the purpose of this video, but I will link every single one of their channels down below. Number 4 is what lessons have I learned since joining Booktube? One is that it really helps to just be myself. So out in the real world, out on like my everyday excursions outside of my apartment and at work, I'm not really my real self. And one, I work retail, so like I can't be my real self. I'm a pessimist and I struggle in life, but like I can't wear that on the outside. In the Booktube community, I can be 100% myself and no one's gonna shame me, no one's gonna get annoyed with me. No one's gonna be like, wow, this girl, I gotta get away. Where in my real life, outside of my like apartment walls, like people would be running screaming probably. So yeah, just the lesson of like, be yourself, be your true self, and you will find people that just gravitate towards you because they most likely feel what you feel. So that is like my main lesson. I know it's not very Booktube-ish, I guess, and I don't know if that's like one of the reasons why I'm not growing as fast as I want, but I don't even mind because the people that I do have in my little bookish community, I absolutely adore. So if the rest of the people out there don't like me for that reason, whatevs. But I still want to talk about like the Booktube lessons, I guess, besides just being yourself. And that is not to force anything. At the beginning, I was like putting out content because I felt like I had to. Now I'm going like 2 weeks without posting anything. I struggle with some like mental illness stuff. And again, in the Booktube community, like I feel comfortable saying that. But at the same time, like my friends in this community, they make sure to let me know that if I'm not feeling up to putting out content, I shouldn't be putting out content. If I'm not gonna like it, I can't expect my subscribers to like it, and I shouldn't force anything, especially if it's going to impact my mental health. So that is another lesson that I've really learned and I'm really coming to terms with. And that's kind of like what I wanted to say about that. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. Number 5, what are some fears you still have about your channel? So one, I feel like people are going to start finding me annoying and like start shunning me. 2 is that I'll never become, I don't want to be a huge booktuber, but I want to be like a nice size booktuber, and I feel like I'm always going to be stuck like at 170 subscribers. And like that kind of scares me because I feel like all the work I'm putting in is like getting me nowhere, which is kind of where I am in like my like real life outside of booktube life, and so that's kind of terrifying. I could go into like a whole nother discussion video on how it's hard when you're putting in time and you're making this effort and you're doing A, B, and C and you're not seeing results or the results you want to, and I think that's my biggest fear. That's all I'm gonna say about that because like I said, I could make an entire video on it. Number 6 is what kind of content do you like to create that you haven't? So I really like book tags. I know there's like this whole like fiasco about book tags versus other videos. I like book tags. I like being able to talk about the books that I have read and talk those into like cute little like prompts and stuff. I really enjoy that. I'm in the middle of making my own original book tag, and I want to make a series of original book tags that I haven't yet, so I feel like that falls into this prompt perfectly. And yeah, it's just something I really want to do. It's something that's been on my mind. Jade from Jaded Reader has kind of like helped me like draft my like original book tag, so yeah, kudos to her for being awesome. She also helped me with my new YouTube channel name, Novel Sarah-ndipity, because like I said, she's awesome, so go subscribe to her too. Number 7 is who have been some of your greatest supporters of your channel? First and foremost, I feel like I have to say Rachel, because I feel like she was the first booktuber that like took an interest in my channel. At one point, she binged all my videos. She connected to me on Twitter. we were DMing every day, and like she really made me feel more comfortable in the community because she was the first person to like welcome me in, which was really great. So she was probably like my first #1 supporter of my channel. And then some others, like I was saying, was Kate from Chapter Kate. She's great. I talk to her almost every day. I kind of connect with her on like a personal level also, but she is a huge supporter. She has like invited me to some live shows for her book club, the Green Ribbon Book Club, which I will also link below. There's Leah. She is just, she's just great. I love her. She's also a huge supporter. There's Lori and Thomas from Lori and Thomas. They're great. I love them. I am doing my first buddy read with Lori, so yes. And Lori has also made me feel more comfortable with coming out with content other than bookish content. So I feel like she, in her own way, is a supporter of my channel. And she was supporting me with that change when she was changing her channel over to Lori and Thomas. So that is fantastic. She is a huge supporter of my channel. Jade from Jaded Reader is obviously a huge supporter of my channel. She helped me rename the channel. And we have this like comment on each other's videos like thing going on. She is a true champ. Like, I love her so much. There is Mia from Select Pages. We have been struggling with some stuff in our real lives that we can kind of connect to each other on, and in return, we are actually supporting each other's channels, which is great. I love her. Then there's Courtney from Court the Reader. Love her to death. We have been becoming a little bit closer, and so therefore I comment on her videos, she comments on mine, and that is support. And there's honestly so many people that comment on every single one of my videos, and yes. So I will kind of put prompt 7 and 8 together. Number 8 is tag your faves. All of the people I have already mentioned in this video are like some of my faves. So I tag all of you, and I will be tagging you down below in the description box and on Twitter because you guys know your girl likes to do that. So yeah. So thank you, Rachel, for making this book tag. It was nice to let people in the bookish world know that I still consider myself a newbie booktuber, because I am. It's been less than a year and I still don't know what I'm doing. So this video already ran longer than I intended it to because I ramble. I'm a rambler. But yeah, thank you. I will link my Twitter, Instagram, and all the people that I mentioned down below so you can check me and everyone else out. And thank you for watching. All the love. Bye.